Okay, so I've been sick for a while and I finally got better and my schedule got back to normal, and I'm skipping through this, by the way, just so don't bother reading it. If you want to read it, watch the first video. Um this is actually my first time recording and going through this game today. So I had recorded it and I had finished the game and I did an awesome reading of it. Actually, it was pretty awesome. And then, lo and behold, for some reason, my audio wasn't working. So, I am going to do the good ending for Skinwalker, obviously. That's what you're watching. Excuse me. I will just be talking until we get to the point of when they're in the tent and they hear the sound. Because I feel like that's a good place to get back to. So, if you guys have any ideas or any requests, about maybe what game you might want me to play, go ahead and leave a comment, maybe on any of the videos. You can tweet it to me, you can tag me in it, make a video saying what you want. I don't care. I'm open to really any game. I love trying new games. My favorite genre is horror. However, my favorite game isn't technically a horror game, it's a survival game. And it's my favorite game to play right now, and it's Don't Starve. If you actually want me to play Don't Starve, let me know. If nobody says anything, I might do it later on. Like a few videos down the line. If you want me to play like an older playthrough game like BioShock, which I might actually do after this, let me know. Ouch. Sorry. Okay, so let's get right back into the game. Finally. For the first time for me. Alright. But something woke you a few hours later. In your half-awake state, you stumbled outside the tent. Darren? Michael? Celeste? Is that you? The mist is even thicker than before. I can't see much. Oops, hit the wrong button. That was weird. Okay. I'm gonna be speed running through this because it's a dang forest. You're not missing anything. Michael? Is that you? Say something, will you? Who are you? Whoa, stop right there. I have a knife. Sorry, I spammed the button. Shit! Hey! Wake up! There's something outside the tent! What? Oh, I'm sure there is. Lots of squirrels and shit. Go back to sleep. Hey, is Michael here? Yeah, I'm here. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. The thing outside looked like you. It was probably some animal. I don't think we have to worry about a fox or whatever. Take it easy and go back to sleep. Well, alright then. Maybe it was just some animal. But those sounds. A few minutes later. Nope. Just nope the fuck out of that. Just leave. Just run. Nope. Okay, drop it. Whoever that is. I want to sleep already. It wasn't me. Me neither. That didn't sound like any of our voices. Well, shit. Now I'm never going to be able to sleep. Should we go outside and look? What if it's some crazy psycho with an axe? All the more reason to check it out. It's not like the tent is some kind of impenetrable fortress. Seriously, if that was one of you guys, tell me right now. This ain't funny no more. Okay, everyone, get out together and check it out. I ain't going alone. My daughter will actually giggle and laugh like that in the middle of the night. It's the creepiest shit ever. I'll just be watching a movie and all you hear is and I'm just like, could you not? I don't wanna not be able to sleep tonight. Okay. What the heck is that? Someone was definitely here. Shit. Shit. Calm down, Celeste. We are 4 against 1 here. It'll be fine. What if the dude got some kind of weapon with him? I mean, he killed this little critter, didn't he? Michael is right. We gotta get the hell out of here. We can't just up and leave. It's the middle of the night. What about our stuff? Screw our stuff. I'm not staying here another minute. Fine. We'll leave, but at least bring the flashlight and some food and water. I think you're overreacting, though. We haven't even seen anyone. Still, someone or something left this dead creature here. We can't exactly go back to sleep with no worries. I guess you're right. We'll go get the flashlight. Everyone bring some stuff you think we might need. A couple of minutes later. Alright, let's go. Speed running. Na 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 na. Speed running. At least it's still summer. It's not pitch black. The fog is really annoying, though. So we are going back to the cabin, right? I guess that's the plan. There's Mr. Creeper. Just walking along. A while later it became obvious Darren had no idea where we were going. He was swearing and looking all around. We've been walking for an awfully long time now. Are you sure we are on the right path, Darren? I've walked this path hundreds of times. We are on the right path. I don't recognize anything from when we were walking to the camp, though. I said we are on the right path. But as time went on, it became obvious that Darren had no idea where we were. Darren couldn't find the path. Maybe it was the fog. Maybe the darkness. Maybe something else. Either way, we were lost. I kept looking behind me. I was having that feeling where you think someone is watching or stalking you. I nearly tripped over Celeste when she fell. Help Celeste up? Yes. I took Celeste's hand and dragged her to her feet. It was getting even missier. Okay. If not for the flashlight, I wouldn't have any idea who she was. I recognize that tree. We're getting to the cabin. Again, I had that feeling that something was watching me. My gut was screaming at me that something, somewhere, was wrong. I realized the sound from earlier was back, softer, but still present. I started looking around, panicking. Did a head count, or more accurately, a silhouette count. Me, Celeste, still holding my hand, Darren in the lead, Michael to the left. Who the fuck was the guy besides Michael? My grip on Celeste's hand tightened and I quickened my pace. I thought about shouting out, but was worried. If I did, maybe the thing would turn around and jump Michael or something. I didn't know what to do. I ran my fingers along a knife I brought from camp. Then the cabin appeared, out of nowhere. The mist was starting to disintegrate around us. It was easier to make out who everyone was now. I looked at the thing next to Michael. She looked just like Celeste. The thing whose hand I was holding leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste. I should have ran or screamed, but my body was clenching up for no reason. The thing turned and walked into the mist. I caught up with the others as they entered the cabin, practically in tears. They couldn't find the car and were arguing about where we put it. I told them what I saw. Obviously, they didn't believe me. Still, everyone hurried inside the door and locked it. He followed us here. He really wants something from us. He doesn't seem to have anything to break down the door with, though. What the hell does he want with us? Hell if I know. Ask him. Hey, don't touch the door. I wasn't gonna. Did he go away? Shit! The bastard hit the breaker. But he can't get in, right? Yeah! Celeste! He is just trying to scare us. Take it easy. Let's go after her. She seems to be hyperventilating. It's alright, Celeste. The door is locked and it's the only way in. We're safe here. No response. Well, yeah. She's fucking hyperventilating. You want her to talk when she can't breathe? Who is that? We're safe here. It's cool, man. Those noises that this game makes make no freaking sense. A fireplace. I don't have any matches, though. You saw something looking like me? Suddenly, a strong sense of nausea hit me. There was something in the air. I could feel the horror overtaking me again. His body's like, I don't feel so good. I've never seen somebody's breathing. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Get up! I couldn't take it anymore. I had to lie down. I couldn't sleep, and I wouldn't have even if I could. I just wanted to rest. I waited for the world to stop spinning. I looked out a window. Mr. Creeper. There was someone in the tree. I stared back, not able to register what was going on. I quickly pulled the blinds down. Celeste came through the door. She looked pale and disheveled. I dragged her to the bed and laid her down. She was gasping for air, as if something was suffocating her. Eventually, her breathing became more regular. I asked where the others were. She shrugged. The room had stopped spinning a bit, but I felt far from good. Suddenly, a voice could be heard from the locked door. What was worse, though, was that it was Celeste's voice. "Let me in! Let me in! God, let me in there!" I immediately pulled my knife and placed it at the Celeste lying in the bed. Her eyes grew wide with shock and alarm, but they could have been fake. "What are you doing?" "No, I'm the real one. The one out there, that's the imposter." I was kind of in a trance, unsure what to do, and staring down at her. Maybe I would have stabbed her if the voice at the door had changed into some low, deep, guttural voice. Then it became high-pitched, like a little girl's. I pulled my knife away. I snapped out of the trance. Now the nausea was returning. I got to the door and opened it. There was nothing there but a trail of black liquid. Suddenly, I got this feeling that it might not be the best idea to go outside. Fuck it! Let's go outside. The thing was nowhere to be seen. Just as I was turning around, I took a look at the roof. There it was. It was close to a corner about to turn. It looked like an albino male with really long limbs. He had fingers instead of toes, and all 20 of them were elongated. He was facing away from me. Suddenly, the head swiveled 180 degrees and stared at me. I started choking up, as if suffocated. It was hard to breathe. The thing opened its mouth and slowly, deliberately. I thought it was going to devour me when its tongue snaked out. On the tip of the tongue was my face, like a tumor. Eyes closed, lips upturned into some psycho smile. There's a legend somewhere that when you see a doppelganger, you die. I thought of that legend, but then the creature rounded the corner and it was gone. I lost it and followed, vision hazy. My heartbeat suddenly seemed ear-splitting to me. I was stumbling because my legs seemed unable to coordinate. Suddenly, I stumbled forward and toppled down. Once I lay there, face down in the grass, my body just seemed to shut down. I couldn't move. I couldn't even turn my head. There was something dripping on my back. My eyelids seemed heavy and started closing of their own accords. I saw white feet with long fingers for toes step into view. When my eyes opened, Celeste was shaking me. She was on the brink of tears and her voice was cracking. "Get up! Get up! That bastard was in your skin!" My heart hurt. I was about to ask her what happened when she started pulling me backwards toward the door. We toppled out and stumbled towards Darren's car, which was parked in a different location from what I remembered. I was glad to be alive. The mist had stopped completely. Celeste was downright crying now. She pushed me into the back seat. That's when I noticed. I was wearing different clothes from when I lost conscious. Michael was there, huddled up and face buried in his knees. Some clothes stained with blood were beside him. They were mine. Darren immediately stepped on the pedal, but nothing happened. He swore and did it again. I noticed that Celeste was armed with a shotgun from the cabin. I asked them what was going on. The thing joined us. He looked like you. We got out of the house and found the car. We were halfway down the road, then Michael started screaming. I looked at Michael. He had a glazed over look in his eyes. The thing burst out of your clothes and jumped out of the car. Michael had the shotgun. He was firing out the window. He saw the thing run all the way back to the house at the friggin' speed of light. It was in my skin? Yeah. I looked down at myself. I wondered if I had been possessed or if worse, the thing had cut off my skin and wore it as a coat. I shuddered at the thought of something crawling around in my skin. I asked Michael if he was alright. The thing talked to me. I asked about what. He didn't respond. I realized he was sobbing. The car jolted into motion. Darren fist pumped. As the car started accelerating, I turned back towards the cabin and saw the albino thing standing on the roof of the house watching us. I shuddered and turned back. Celeste screamed. The thing was in front of the car on the windshield. It opened its mouth and my tongue face slithered out. Celeste fired the shotgun. The glass shattered and it was thrown backwards. Darren shrieked and I saw blood coming from his face. Something pierced my face and I realized it was glass. The car skidded to a stop. The car doors opened without any discernible reason and I fell out. The thing lay directly across from me, eyes closed as if it was sleeping. I wish I could close my eyes. Its mouth hung open and I saw myself again emerging. I didn't move or say anything because I couldn't. My face looked at me, started to talk. I love you, I love you, I love you, I want to be you. It repeated over and over again. It was coming close to me. I wondered if it was going to bite me to death. The thing's eyes shot open, and I realized it was going to kiss me. I managed to regain some control and instinctively twisted back from it. I guess that was what saved me. There was a sound like an explosion, and blood spouted from the thing. Celeste was standing over it. Her face and body were bleeding, and she had the spaced-out, psychopathic look in her eyes. She had just fired the shotgun. My face looked directly at me. I am you, it whispered. She fired again, and I saw my own face being rotting to nothing more than a skeleton in front of me. The thing's head flowered open. That's the best word I can find to describe it. Its head kind of split and split again, peeling away. I saw faces, lots of them, all on the inside of its head. I think I saw Celeste and Michael's faces. They were whispering something unintelligible. In the center, where the brain should be, there was a single, red, cat-like eye that was rotating in its socket. It was producing a mechanical burning. Celeste fired one last time. The thing sort of withered away, becoming wrinkled and smaller and rotten, until it just disappeared. Celeste dropped the shotgun. I started twitching and spasming as control of my body returned to me. Eventually, I stood up. We got into the car silently. Darren was bleeding too, but no one said anything. We drove back to the city in silence. We explained away the damaged car was as being attacked by some crazy thieves. We had ourselves patched up. Michael was still in a shock-like state. I hear he was like that for a while. When I asked him what he thought of the incident later, he denied it ever happened, with compelling conviction. His eyes looked dead, and he had lost weight. I don't know if he forced himself not to remember, or if he genuinely knows nothing of it. I know what I saw, but I can't remember the exact place. It has been 2 months now. We still refrain from talking about it. If you were expecting some huge twist or something, you'd be disappointed. I still don't know what we met out there. I don't want to know, actually. I still have nightmares about my own face, shouting, "I am you." The thing I do know, though, I am never going camping ever again. Alright guys, well, that was a good ending. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, check out my other videos in the description on the side, and I'll get back to you later. See ya!